This piece of tale is about a man who nestled in him the resilience to own a business even as a child. Our protagonist's story begins in the district of Coimbatore within the town of Karamadai, which was then a lustrous agrarian town and now an abode of industrial ventures. Born into the family of a long line of farmers, he grew up watching his parents toil. It was a life shaped by virtues of hard work and perseverance. Like his grandfather, who owned an agricultural business, Palanisamy, our fervent protagonist, aspired to start a business of his own.
I am Veluchami. I live in Chinnapudur. My son is Palanisamy. There was a huge financial crisis in our family when my son was pursuing his course in the ITI. Farming was our only source of income. He completed ITI amidst great financial struggle. That was a relief to us. Then he landed a job, and we have been gradually working on things from then on. His support as another earning member has given us a great confidence. My son is trying to build a new venture day in and day out and trying to prove his mettle constantly. After all these hardships, we are chasing our dreams.
Upon completion of 10th grade, his futuristic motive drove Palanisamy to the gates of Sri Ramakrishna Mission Vidyalaya ITI, named after the very successful steel industry in Coimbatore that transposed Karamadai's workforce from agricultural to industrial sector.
Greetings to you all. I am Murali. I am the principal of Ramakrishna Vidyalaya Vocational Training Institute. We train students under almost 11 disciplines like fitter, turner, machinist, electricians, electronic mechanics, draftsman mechanic, draftsman civil, mechanical motor vehicle, wireman, welder, plumber, and these come under NCVT, Draftsman's Training Scheme. The need of the hour is to have skill employability among the youth population. The nation's growth and future is heavily anchored on the skill sets of the youth generations. Knowing this fact, the Government of India has been continuously imparting the required skill sets to the youth population through the ITI for the past 60 to 70 years now. The value for this is only increasing each passing day. We strongly witness this, and choosing the ITI shows them an authentic route to become a successful entrepreneur. The ITI and the ITINs would sure stride to greater lengths. So, students should opt for these vocational training courses and make both themselves and the country proud. Greetings to you all. I am Palanisamy. I live in Annur, Chinnapudur village, Coimbatore district. I hail from an agrarian background. I completed till 10th in our village school. I always had this desire to start a business of my own. So I enrolled myself in ITI in Vidyalaya. There I opted for the automobile course, but one of the faculty member advised me that I choose the Turner course to give shape to my business dreams. I followed his advice and chose the Turner course, passed out in the year 2006.
Education laid the path for him to traverse beyond the soils of agrarian life. He worked to become a businessman in every step of the way. To quote Mr. Palanisamy, ITI soon became the alma mater that shaped me, to which I owe my success today in the foundry business, says recalling his days at ITI campus.
I worked in this same machine shop and workshop. It was 50% theory and 50% vocational training here. I learned the trade through hands-on practice, and now I am reaping the benefits of my labor. I am able to implement the techniques that I learnt here in my current working environment. The hands-on training I got here helped me to build my own business. I would say that it has equipped me to even develop all the raw materials required on my own. The vocational training and hands-on practice I got here in this institute has contributed substantially towards my growth.
It raised him from the humble beginnings of a helper to ascend the ranks. advancing 7 grades from where he started to the position of assistant unit manager. Yet his inner drive aimed for a path in the industrial landscape, so he retired from the company in 2018 after a long span of 13 years in service.
I joined a private company named RSM Autocast as a CNC operator. It was in 2006. I joined this company as a helping assistant and got trained as a CNC operator. I gradually crossed the ranks of shuttler, supervisor, and the in charge, and then become the manager. I equipped myself through consistent training. The management helped and support me to learn the nuances of the trade. I worked and learnt the intricacies of the business as well simultaneously. I worked in the same company for 13 long years till 2018. After my exit from this company, I managed my own JCB and water tanker unit for the next 1.5 years, almost 2 years.
It was his time to stand strong through the financial pitfalls. He braved it and started 2 small businesses. Palanisamy, now a man with strongest foundation in the turner trade and field experience, started Sri Royal & Co. in the very same year of 2018. Then, supported by his well-wishers, he diligently worked hard. Overcoming the self-doubts, he took the next bigger step. Equipped with vocational training from ITI, he started a foundry, a factory that produces metal castings, in 2020.
The pandemic lockdown made the business trend all at a dull phase. During that time, I used to work for a company, and a particular individual from that company suggested that I start a foundry business. This idea gripped me, and I developed the foundry company in 2021. To begin with, it was a small venture. I slowly moved from hand mold, machine mold, and now it is induction thermos. Initially, for 1.5 years, the lorry and JCB unit had nil business. The company was in a standstill mode. There was no outsourcing too. Gradually, things came back to normalcy post 2021. Only after this, we entered into the field of foundry.
That was when an unforeseen strike hit on him. The world went disarranged, covered with face masks and vaccines. The COVID pandemic was a period of uncertainty and stagnancy for Palanisamy and his foundry, like it was for the rest of the world. He purposely did not let this defeat him. His business unfolded in another 2 years with the strongest foot forward, manufacturing components for pump and automobile industries, making a huge turnover of 1.2 crores in the financial year of 2023 and positively to cross 2 crores in the upcoming year of 2024, says he. Along with the hard work of his employees, he visions an automated and upgraded future for his company. Placing his employees' safety at the foremost, he aims to equip his company with machines to aid the manual work in some of the dangerous tasks such as metal pouring done at his foundry.
2 years of dedicated training and devoted hands-on sessions in our Vidyalaya has made him what he is today. This includes both the technical skills and the value-centered approach that he had learned from our institute. He was successfully inculcated the learned skill in his business today. I'm really proud to see him shine in his venture. This is not only a foundry shop, it is a machine shop with multiple dimensions that is highly relevant to today's advancements.
As we see Palanisamy at present, one could say his journey was not without its tribulations. Financial struggles loomed like dark clouds, but he stood against it with an unbroken spirit. With each passing year, he expanded the business, extending far beyond the shores of his humble beginnings. As we see, his journey stands as a proof of the transformative power of vocational education.
It was entirely practical at ITI. I did all the things there all by myself. I developed this quality through my learning and a fulfilling experience at ITI. This particular training shaped me at all levels and has helped my company's development. I never sought any contract based help at any point. I did everything, including civil work, civil drawing, and machine installation with little help from others. The strong foundation I got from ITI is helping my current successful hands on management.
He proudly looks towards the future with the promise of tomorrow in his foundry, the symbol of his dreams.